way back.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. And it's Gobert in at the center. And for New Orleans, we've got Zion Williamson. Trey Murphy out there with Fears. Then there's Sadiq Bey. And it's Queen in at the 5. The first third of an NBA season, Grant, it sort of sets the foundation for the year's power structure.
Oh, that's so true, B.A. We start to see which teams are elite, who's running the show, and we find out who needs to think about making some changes.
Here's Fears. Pass to Queen. Here's Bey. There's the 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And the Timberwolves with possession. Randall outside. Now here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And just an agile move by Edwards inside, allowing him to beat the contact.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to speak with James Borrego for a minute. He was complimentary of his opponent, Anthony Edwards. Coach told me Ant is a special player in terms of his athleticism, skill, and his mindset. He approaches each matchup with an aggressiveness that we need to try and match. Brian, back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie.
You can tell Zion values sharing the ball. He knows he can't win it alone out there.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Edwards. Crosses over, and he sinks the layup.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Here's Queen, 10 points in his last outing. Williamson, right side. Shot clock at 5. From down in the low post, it goes.
And that's where Zion wants the ball. And it's important his teammates get it to him there.
Pass to Randall. Back to Gobert. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Williamson inside. Check by Randall. Here's Fears. Williamson looking around. Shoots over Randall. And that one's long.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Now here's Edwards, averaging 28 points a game. It's fun to watch him go to work on offense.
When Edwards knocks down threes, Ant is pretty much unstoppable.
Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, B.A. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
Knocks down the triple.
Well, Bey knows his team needs this from him, and he's just finding ways to get productive at the arc.
DiVincenzo, pass to Randall. Back to DiVincenzo. And he banks in the layup.
Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfectly.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Randall against Williamson. Pass to Queen. And here's Bey. Let's go with a 3. Randall pulls down the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And here's Edwards. He's covered by Bey. Randall right side. Outside McDaniels. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got 3 assists now in this one.
And with all the defensive attention Randall gets, that kick-out pass is a vital part of his game.
So timeout called here, the first for New Orleans. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
Yeah, once again, proving no lead is safe in this league. It was a disappointing loss for them, but they did it to themselves.
We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at Minnesota, currently 7th in the conference, hoping to string together some more wins. And of course, there's the Pelicans, not posing much of a threat right now. Here's Fears. He's coming off a 10-point game against Memphis. Queen, pass to Williamson. Nails the baby hook. Williamson's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, I'd watch him the rest of the game because he is seeing a lot of shots drop.
Outside Edwards. Takes the three. Can't get it. Now 3 of 4. Pelicans trail by 4. To the wing, right side. Williamson is doubled. Shot clock at 6. Fears shot is off. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. The 3. It's hauled in by New Orleans. And this is the first season matchup for them against Minnesota. Pass to Fears. Williamson outside. Takes it inside. For 3, Fears. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves lead by 4. Outside Edwards. For 3, Randall. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. New Orleans has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Now here's Williamson. Down low. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Minnesota?
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
And you can't overlook what they've done in the paint as well. A huge part of their success in this one.
And he makes a first. Legs talking about Trey Murphy. Just how good can he become?
Well, his improvement has really been something to watch, BA. He's a talented scorer and shooter who also does a great job moving the ball. And the scary thing is he has more room to improve.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Well, Grant, when Zion is doing what he does best, it changes everything for the Pels.
Yeah, he bends defenses and brings a force that few teams can answer. With him in rhythm, they're not just dangerous, they're different.
And the Pelicans with possession here, trailing by 4. Williamson outside. Good. Williamson's got 6.
Excellent work inside from Williamson. This is why he's so aggressive down there.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Randall. For 3. Edwards can't hit. For New Orleans, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10 to the middle. And the basket by Williamson. And that's now 8 points for Zion Williamson.
Well, if Zion gets it right there around the rim, it's lights out. Forget about it.
Outside Edwards. Outside, DiVincenzo. Randall outside. The 3. And Bay pulls it down. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 11 so far. Williamson outside. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. Outside for Randall. Pass to Gobert. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 4 assists in the game.
Monster down low. I mean, Gobert says, forget your contact and give me the bucket.
And the Pelicans call time here. Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. Conley comes in for DiVincenzo. And looking at the small forward position, here are the most dangerous outside shooters who continue to do damage and give defenses fits. The 4th spot held by Jaden McDaniels.
These guys show unbelievable consistency shooting the 3. It's not the only skill they have, but it helps make them extremely dangerous.
Well, every team is looking for small forwards with deep range and good shot selection.
Now here's Williamson. Give him 8. Williamson with a screen on Edwards. That gives him the lead. He's got 5.
Unselfish play there by Zion, moving the ball to another shooter.
The Timberwolves trail. And here's Conley. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Reed a screen on Bay. McDaniels against Bay. Right side McDaniels. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. McDaniels got 5 now.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
Well, Grant, how do you slow down Zion Williamson?
Oh, glad I didn't have to, B.A. Obviously, you've got to play him for the drive and keep him in front of you. And when he gets anywhere near the paint, you have to bring the help.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Grant, when you talk about the Pelicans, year after year, it comes back to health.
And you sometimes wonder if there's something in the water in New Orleans or some bad juju, because they're certainly due for some better luck.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Miller's checked in for Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels, and Dillingham subbed in for Edwards. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. B.A., they're tough.
Now here's Williamson. He's got 9. Pass to Queen. Here's Alvarado. Lets the 3 fly. And Trey Murphy hits from deep. Give him 8.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And here's Miller. The 3 is up. Nails it from 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Now here's Alvarado. His last outing, he had 24 points. To the wing on the left. Williamson against Clark. This one for 3. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Pass to Dillingham. Now here's Miller. Outside Conley. Reed for 3. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And stolen by Clark. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Zion Williamson is a force offensively, but now he's applying his physical gifts to the other end of the court. He said, quote, teams were hunting me on defense. Watching the film, I didn't like that. I just started taking a lot more pride in it, working on it so I can hold my own. Back to you guys.
Locking in. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Now here's Williamson. 9 points in the game. Pass to Alvarado. Fires from deep. Gets the 3 to fall. And the Pelicans lead by 3.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
That is just beautiful ball movement. Unselfish basketball.
And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for New Orleans. There's 37 seconds left in the first, and the shot goes in.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Outside Conley, pass to Clark, fires the 3. The shot that time not on target.
And all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes without fouling.
Williamson inside, working on Clark, kept alive, kicks it out to Williamson, lets it go from deep. That shot off. Here's Dillingham, puts up a deep 3. No good, misses at the buzzer. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's New Orleans, up 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Well, from the start, they've been making quality passes offensively, and that is reflected in their assist number.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Mike Conley out there with Dillingham, and it's Clark in at the 3. Now here's Alvarado. Hawkins misses the 3.
I love those kind of looks as a player. Plenty of space and peace of mind to launch. Rarely see him that open.
Here's Clark. Pass to Randall from outside the arc. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. And Alvarado gets it to go. Alvarado's got 6.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Dillingham with the bucket.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
To the paint. Oh, look at Looney at the rim.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Pass to Randall. Here's Dillingham. Randall, left side. The shot from the low post is good. Randall's got 7 now in this quarter.
And Randall is a gamer, someone who's experienced in overcoming intense coverage from this area of the floor.
Clark covers. Pass to Hawkins. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
It seemed like they were forcing shots, and the shooting percentage reflected that.
Well, they just never looked comfortable out there, and part of that is the defense they were facing.
Well, you gotta miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Messi, high post. Pass to Alvarado. Here's Hawkins. Fires the 3. And Conley grabs the miss. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Reed against Looney. Fades back. And Reed with a basket on the assist from Randall. He's got 5.
Yeah, an underrated passer. Randall has a nice feel for the game and is willing to keep his teammates involved.
Timeout called. The Pelicans, and players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
You know, BA, the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras can start to help because it's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Shannon's checked in for Clark, and it's Edwards in for Dillingham. And here's New Orleans now. They trail by 1. Pass to Fears. The 3-ball. Minnesota with a rebound.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Edwards gets the bucket.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Williamson outside. Randall with a steal. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Shannon. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 6 assists now in the game. And here's New Orleans now. It's a 5-point game. When this game's over, they'll be off to Golden State as they take on the Warriors. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Pass to Bey. There's the call on Sadiq Bey. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Queen, he's checked in for Messi. And then for Minnesota, Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. And McDaniels is subbed in for Shannon. Outside Edwards. Picked his pocket. And there's the lob. Randall with a steal. Outside Conley. McDaniels from long range. Outside for Randall. From deep. Drills it from deep. Randall's got 10 points in the game.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Alvarado outside. Inside. Here's Bey. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Jaden McDaniels picks one up.
Yeah, solid shooter at the stripe. Bey really confident when he has freebies to shoot.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. No good on the second free throw. And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second-chance opportunities. And you know, B.A., even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that board.
Here's Fears. He's been contributing over 15 a game. To the right side. Williamson, right side. Just 5 to shoot. Zion inside. Man, he's just built for that.
And again, it's Williamson scoring. When he gets rolling like this, no one can stop Zion. He's just too physical.
Right side Edwards. Outside McDaniels. 3-pointer. And another 3 from Minnesota.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Williamson, left side. Oh, and the big finish by Williamson.
Unbelievable. It defies physics. How can a guy that big stay in the air that long?
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 16-7 run. Randall outside. Back to Conley. Outside Edwards. Anthony Edwards.
Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow.
Pass to Queen. Now here's Williamson. Checked by Randall. Alvarado outside. Here's Fears. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Now here's McDaniels. 6-point game. Randall outside. Back to Daniels. The three is up. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 7 assists in the game. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for New Orleans. Powerful play from Zion at the rim.
And Zion living up to his full potential tonight. He can be a terrifying matchup when he's playing with energy.
Outside Edwards. Here's the three. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Bay outside. Pass to Fears. Now Williamson. Checked by Randall. Randall against Williamson. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Now looking at the 2K leaderboard, specifically which teams have created a lot of turnovers and cashed in on the other end during the last 10 games. Number 5, the Timberwolves.
They've turned up the heat defensively over this last stretch, trying to force more turnovers. That's been their game.
Trey Murphy, he's checked in for New Orleans. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Pass to Randall. Williams grabs the board.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
Here's Fears. Can't connect. Now 2 of 6 for the game. Minnesota leading by 7. Randall, pass to DiVincenzo. Outside McDaniels. Randall, a screen on Bay. Back to DiVincenzo. Sends it home from three-point land. DiVincenzo's got 5.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Randall against Williamson. Score it. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid.
And he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
He's doing everything he can to keep him in this game, finding good looks.
Now here's Randall. He's coming off a 10-point game against Oklahoma City. Back to DiVincenzo. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. DiVincenzo's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
To the middle. And stolen by Gobert. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's Randall. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Well, he's raising the stakes here in the second quarter and being more efficient in the process.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
Yeah, free throws were an issue for him in their last contest. He just couldn't find the mark.
No good on that one. And obviously we know so many kids dream of being a professional athlete. But when did that become a real goal of yours, Legs?
Well, B.A., honestly, about the age of 8, I thought I was headed for the major leagues. That all changed with a 7-inch growth spurt in one school year. Decided to try basketball for the first time, and man, am I glad I did.
Now here's Randall. Out to DiVincenzo. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Queen's got his 5th rebound in this one. Bay passes to Williamson. Pass to Fears. To the left wing. Beyond the arc. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here's Edwards. Bay against McDaniels. Gobert with it. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
1 minute left to play in the first half of basketball. Pass to Queen. Williamson outside. Out left to the wing. Here's Queen. No points so far. Edwards looking for an opening. Outside McDaniels. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. McDaniels got 9 points now in the quarter.
His 3rd shot from downtown this quarter. 4 for the game.
Randall against Williamson. They still need this. No luck on that one.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Yeah, it's everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
It's been all about Jaden McDaniels for Minnesota. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Welcome, everybody, to halftime. NBA action abounds. Let's see what games are tipping off later. For the Raptors, they'll be up against the Hornets in Charlotte. That gets going at 6 p.m. Eastern.
I'm predicting a somewhat lopsided outcome, just saying.
Moving on now to the first half of play. And how about Julius Randle's contribution?
He's in the mood offensively, carving up the defense like Kenny carves up that tofurkey on Thanksgiving.
Tofurkey.
Yeah, that's like tofu and turkey mixed together. I can't lie. I get into that.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. It has been a clinic out there by Zion Williamson.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
The Timberwolves lead by 18. Trey Murphy out there with Fears. Then there's Sadiq Bey. Then there's Zion Williamson. And it's Queen in at the center position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Edwards has got 2 of 5 from deep to fall. Williamson inside. Checked by Randall. From the line, Williamson misses. The Timberwolves shooting an efficient 64%. Excellent. Edwards, the pass to Randall. They double Randall. Shoots over Bey. Randall can't hit.
And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
Pass to Queen. Williamson against Edwards. There's a screen. Bey from long range. Knocks down the long K. Bey's got 7 points.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
DiVincenzo, the pass to Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. Minnesota needs to get off a shot. Here's Edwards. The Pelicans pull it in. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. You know, Grant, with the young Jeremiah Fears, the focus seems to be on his potential upside.
Yeah, he scores well, has a decent passing game, but there's room for more polish in other areas. As long as he works hard on developing, he'll reach that next level.
And great passing, so often the thing that separates the good from the great. Who, for your money, Tim, is the best in the association?
Well, what's crazy, B.A., is I think the top of the list belongs to a center. That's right. Nikola Jokic, to me, an all-time talent, still in his prime, and his playmaking ability, unquestionably the best we have ever seen at the center position.
Never seen any player like him. He's amazing.
Maybe never will either.
And the second free throw is good. And he nails the third. And it's Edwards with the ball for Minnesota. The lead is 15. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Celtics. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter.
And a slick play called by Edwards, creating space for himself to operate.
Pass to Queen. Bay outside. There's the triple. And Gobert with a block. Outside McDaniels. Now here's DiVincenzo. Randall right side. Over Williamson. Not enough on that one as it misses. Pelicans trail by 17. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, the Timberwolves coach, Chris Finch, said, "We're a team based on movement, cutting, and fluidity. That burden also falls on Anthony Edwards to move and accommodate his teammates. For his part, Ant said his focus is being what the team needs me to be, a leader by example, and showing them that I'm coachable." Back to you, B.A.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Pass to Queen. Williamson against Randall. Over to the left wing. Bay outside. Just 5 on the clock. Williamson left side. Puts up a 3. That shot no good.
Chalk one up for the defense. They forced a difficult shot.
Outside McDaniels. Here's Randall. Back to Daniels. Launches a 3. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
And the Pelicans call time here. Some great defensive players in our freshman class this year. Let's see who is leading in rookie steals. 5th, Jeremiah Fears.
You just love the effort he puts in on defense. Rare to see a rookie who can disrupt offenses like him.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Pelicans trail by 20. Queen, the pass to Bay. Here's Fears. Bay with a screen on DiVincenzo. Outside for Bay. From the arc. And again, New Orleans no good.
This is definitely not how they envisioned starting the second half.
Randall against Williamson. And out of bounds. New Orleans will have it. New Orleans is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third.
No. Right here.
On target from about 13 feet. Williamson's got 21 points in the game.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
Here's Edwards. And it's Queen with a rebound. Queen's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Williamson against Randall. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And as NBA franchise values continue to skyrocket, it's pretty amazing to see, isn't it, Legs?
It really is. And even if you're LeBron James, who has said he may want to own a team in the future, he may even need some help footing that bill. It is pricey.
Adding zeros by the decades. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Queen. Shoots. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to McDaniels from downtown. And Bay pulls it down. Pelicans trail by 18. Here's Fears. He's got 5. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Minnesota.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
And they are racking up the assist totals because they're moving the ball selflessly. You're seeing great chemistry out there.
And that one misses.
Well, there's no denying the fact when Zion Williamson is on the court, he is a force. The key is just keeping him on the floor.
Now here's Randall. 12 points for him. Pass to Gobert. And here's Conley from behind the arc. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
Here's Bay. 10 points for him. Here's Williamson. No good off the back of the rim.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now. And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
For New Orleans, they've gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
He's had a few chances at the line. 1 of 3 in the game. The Pelicans making a switch here. Alvarado's checked in. And the free throw, no good.
Yeah, the physical abilities of Zion are truly next level. His build, his strength, I mean, it makes him difficult to defend and totally unique.
Now here's Conley. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. To stop the drought. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. He's had just 1 attempt at the line earlier. Sadiq Bey, he's checked in for New Orleans.
The Timberwolves, Julius Randle at the line for 1.
One shot.
Free throw drops for Randall.
Certain guys can remake their games to fit the times. Randall's worked on his right hand and his jump shooting. He's a much more versatile threat now at the offensive end.
Here's Fears. He's got 5. Outside for Bay. Pulls up. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron. Bay's got 8 points in the quarter.
Once you're in your shooting motion, it's tough to shift gears like that. But he found a teammate for an open look.
DiVincenzo on the wing. For 3, Randall. Alvarado with a rebound.
Well, he made a couple of shots early, but since the half, he just can't seem to find his rhythm.
Bay passes to Alvarado. Here's Queen, defended by Gobert. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Bay from long range. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Now here's Conley. He's scoreless. Releases. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Conley.
Outstanding job converting in close. Gobert understands how to execute around the rim.
Pass to Bay. Now Alvarado. Here's Fears. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got rebound number 7 tonight. Tries it from 19. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That'll be a second foul of the game. Nisi, he's checked in for Queen. And Minnesota making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
Pelicans trail by 17. Pass to Fears. Now here's Misi. Shoots from 12. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. He's got 13.
Now, he's been reliable tonight, but that's certainly not the case for his team in general.
Conley looking for an opening. Outside Reed. Pass to Edwards. Here's Fears. He's got 5. Alvarado outside. Six to shoot. Bay with a screen on Edwards. Jacks up a 3. Rebound Minnesota.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Clark outside. Pass to Berenger. Outside Conley. Here's Reed. Launches it. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 6 assists now in the game.
Well, he hasn't had to carry the entire load tonight, but he can always flip that switch.
Here's Fears. Bay outside. Over Reed. Bay, no good. Minnesota leading by 18.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
There's a minute 59 left in the third quarter. Reed passes to Clark. Back to Reed. Takes a 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Picked by Misi for 3. Nope, 4 for 7 now.
He seems a little out of rhythm right now. Well, that's what you're trying to do offensively. Get a shot close to the rim.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Ingles, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Dillingham comes in for Anthony Edwards. Tim, the 21st pick in 2024, and Yves Missy's NBA career is off to an encouraging start.
Yeah, Brian, this big guy has quickly emerged as a nightly double-double threat, one of the most physically gifted centers in the league.
And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. And over the last 10 games, these are the league's best rebounding squads. The fourth spot held by the Timberwolves.
And over the last 10 games, this team has brought it to the glass. Everyone is getting involved and trying to help one another secure boards.
Shannon's checked in for Minnesota. Clark, the pass to Conley. Here's Shannon. Clock at 6. Minnesota again missing. 1:04 left in the third quarter. Here's Williamson. And Conley grabs the miss. The Timberwolves lead by 18. Pass to Shannon. Clark outside. From downtown, hits the trifecta. Clark's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Looney the screen. Here's Hawkins. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Outside Reed. To the left side wing. The shot from 20 feet out. Williams grabs the board.
Come get it, come get it.
Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
That's just a great play on his part with the clock winding down.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves, out in front by 19 going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
And it's such an advantage to have a big man who can facilitate at a high level like that.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the court for the Timberwolves, Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Dillingham out there with Mike Conley. And it's Shannon in at the three, the small forward. Now here's Williamson. Alvarado left side from the arc. Rebound Minnesota. Randall's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Dillingham. Pass to Randall. Here's Shannon. Takes the three. Missy grabs the board. Missy's got 6 rebounds in the game. Williamson passes to Looney. And Looney with the slam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Randall. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Minnesota, Julius Randle. At the line for one.
One shot.
One question facing the league here, Tim. How do you make the All-Star game more competitive?
Well, BA, the tournament structure seemed to help a bit, but until just a competitive mentality around the game changes, I think the only thing you can do is maybe up the ante as far as prize money. I do think that did seem to matter for the NBA Cup.
Having done a few of those games, care factor's low. They could improve on that.
I completely agree. It seemed to matter a lot more back when I played.
Minnesota with the ball. After the basket by New Orleans. And that one's good.
Look at the toughness from Conley. He's seen a lot in this league and won't go down easy.
Out to the right wing. Williamson, right side. Lays it up and banks it in. Williamson's got 29.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Pass to Randall. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Man, when he's in the zone, it's very hard to slow down Julius Randle on the offensive end. I mean, he's got serious power to his game.
And here's Misi. Out to the wing. Here's Alvarado. Sinks it from distance.
Yeah, if you give him that much room, he's usually going to connect.
Here's Dillingham. Pass to Randall.
Conley.
Here's Dillingham. Randall on the screen. From deep, Conley fires in the triple. And the Timberwolves lead by 20.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Okay, Legs, I'm making you commissioner of the league for a day. You get one rule change. What is it?
I think we have to look at a time limit on some of these replays. I know we want to get them right, but for me, if you're taking that long, it can disrupt the rhythm of the game.
Totally agree. Now here's Williamson. Pass to Queen. Launches a 3. Reed with the rebound.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Edwards, that's good.
And the offensive firepower Edwards is capable of is special. I mean, we are seeing it on full display right now.
Here's Queen, puts up a 3. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open 3.
Out to the right wing. Now here's Randall, tightly guarded, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. And a look now at Minnesota's upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they'll be facing Jaylen Brown and the Boston Celtics. Then on Sunday, they'll take on Victor Wembanyama and the San Antonio Spurs.
And for their matchup with New Orleans, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
And Minnesota making a change here. McDaniels checked in. Williamson left side. And he drops it in from the low post. Williamson's got 12 points here in the second half.
If Zion gets that close to the rim, you are at his mercy.
Edwards, a pass to Reed. And they tell players your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less credit.
And you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases you're talking legacy. You know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
And Alvarado gets it to go.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
The Timberwolves lead by 18. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Randall. To the paint. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
He powers through. Size and skill. That is a tough tandem to contend with.
New Orleans has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Williamson outside. Back to Alvarado. Williamson against McDaniels. Williamson misses. For Minnesota, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this fourth. Randle deciding where to go with it. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
First personal foul.
Some changes for New Orleans. Sadiq Bey, he's checked in for Misi. Trey Murphy comes in for Hawkins. And it's Fears in for Alvarado. And then for Minnesota, Gobert's checked in for Reed. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Dillingham.
Mind the lanes. One shot.
The free throw drops for Randle. And in recent years, Legs, we're seeing a lot of young teams having success. Also, depth playing big dividends. What's changed?
Well, I think with today's up-tempo style, more players have to cover more ground. It just makes sense that younger, deeper teams are better equipped to handle all that wear and tear.
Young players seem to be more welcome, too, in the NBA culture.
No doubt. They're going to get an opportunity sooner. Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. It's going to be McDaniels shooting. It's going to be on Sadiq Bey.
Shooting for Minnesota, Jaden McDaniels. At the line for one.
One shot.
And New Orleans shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Pass to Queen. Down low, Bey. Banked it in off the glass. Bey's got 10 points here in the second half.
After a rough first half, it's good to see him start to put the pieces together here.
Edwards for three. He buries it from three.
Well, Edwards can be so accurate, making shots look easy at times.
Here's Williamson. Out of bounds. The Timberwolves will take it.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. And Minnesota with possession here. Outside Reed. Pass to Juzang. All right, Tim, you've covered the NBA for a long time now. What's one thing you wish you could change about how we cover the game?
Well, I think there's a temptation to boil it down to hot takes, and I'd much rather see us cover the appreciation that we all have for the nuances of the actual basketball.
Game has never been more skilled than it is right now.
Totally agree.
Now here's Williamson. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
With his frame and all of that force, it's not a surprise to see Zion getting that whistle.
Zion Williamson. 2 shots.
That free throw misses. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Clark comes in for Juzang. And Conley subbed in for Highland. And he's good on the second. Now Conley. Pass to Shannon. Reed sets a screen. And Shannon gets it to go.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Now here's Bey. And we've heard some coaches complain about short turnarounds on back-to-backs legs. Would you like to see more done there?
Well, for those late starts when you arrive at the hotel at 2 or 3 in the morning and you've got to play the next night, those are certainly rough. But I feel like the league has done all they can, eliminating back-to-backs as much as they can. And certainly there's an emphasis on recovery and rest at all costs.
Can you say natural leader? Conley is especially effective at running the offense and involving his teammates through his passing.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Here's Williamson, following the score by Minnesota. Pass to Fears, and here's Bay. This one for 3. It's not going to go for him.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
To the inside. It's stolen away. Williamson outside. To the wing, right side. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Rising to the challenge. He's given them everything he's got.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Ingles is checked in.
At the line for New Orleans, Zion Williamson. Shooting 1.
And with the new 2-day format for the NBA draft, some executives complain, Grant, saying it helps out the disorganized teams.
Well, those teams could be in trouble regardless. With the push for parity, the league might not mind giving them some extra time to process during the draft.
Now here's Conley. Outside Reed. There's the triple. And it's Queen with a rebound. Queen's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Fears. Pass to Queen. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Reed's got 5 rebounds in the game. And Ingles gets it to go. The assist by Conley. Conley's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Here's Fears. Williamson is double. Here's Fears. He's guarded by Conley. Here's Queen. From outside, off the mark. Minnesota has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the 4th. 1:49 left in the 4th quarter. Back to Conley. Fires the 3. Pure from 3-point range.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
Well, they are hunting deep shots, but they'll take the layup if you give them one.
Here's Fears. Pass to Queen. Down low. And they double up Williamson. Here's Fears. He's guarded by Conley.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Timberwolves.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11. And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Julius Randle.
Yeah, forcing turnovers and getting into guys' heads. That's how you shake up the offensive flow.
And Minnesota with possession here after the basket by New Orleans. Here's Shannon. 2 points. That one goes.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Bay. Soft touch off the glass.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Well, they have finally found something that's working, but it's against a defense that clearly has let up since they have the lead.
Here's Shannon. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Julius Randle.